Hello and welcome to the official 2025 Electric Bee Tula Pink Sew Along. Woo! I've been thinking a lot about this and I thought it would be really fun to do a quilt along in 2025, and I thought what better than to do something that was a scrap buster, fairly easy and accessible to everybody. So I welcome you to come on along and let's talk about the quilt along. So what are we doing? Well, me, myself, Rachel, and the Electric Bee will be hosting a quilt along in 2025 using Tula Pink's 100 Modern Quilt Blocks. So this book is readily available. You can get it from any one of your local quilt stores. You can get it online. It's on Amazon. And it is a wonderful book. This book is fairly simple in that it has just 100 blocks, and then in the back, there are, I believe, 6 different settings then of quilts. So we will be going through this book and making all 100 blocks throughout 2025. So each week we will be sewing 2 blocks for a total of 100 blocks by the end of the year. Every single one of these blocks is the same size, so they are all 6-inch finished or 6.5-inch unfinished blocks. And then the book provides 5 setting options, but there's lots of setting options available on the internet as well, if none of the settings within this book is something that you prefer. So let's get into some other details. So the official quilt along will start December 29th. I know that's technically in 2024, but that's kind of just what works with the calendar. And we'll end the week of December 7th. So that gives you the rest of the year to, do the setting, quilting, and binding. I will be posting several videos throughout the month of November and early December to get us started for the quilt along so that when we start on December 29th, we hit the ground rolling. Who is this quilt along for? Everybody. This book, as I said, is fairly simple blocks. Some of the pieces are a little bit small, but I think overall, this is a very accessible book and perfect for new and advanced quilters. Everybody can participate. Scraps, really awesome for this book, and I will tell you what I will be doing, and so that you can see some options. I will be hosting this quilt along here on the Electric Bee YouTube channel, as well as on Instagram at the Electric Bee, which I have linked down below. So how are we going to get this done in 2025? Well, I'm here to help you. As I said, I will be posting videos throughout November and the early part of December to get us ready to go. I will be talking about things like how to pick your fabrics, how to sew a 1/4-inch seam, maybe some half square triangles, and putting it all together. This is a fairly simple quilt, and I believe that by the end of 2025, we can all come together and make something that is beautiful and that will be cherished for years to come. I have also created a printable. I don't know as of this video publishing if I have it available yet, but I will be posting this for download. So this has every single week listed, what date that we'll be sewing which block, and then I have you cut it, have you sewn it, and have you taken a picture of it. This is a quilt along. It is meant for everybody to share and to get inspiration from each other. So feel free to share on Instagram using the hashtag TP100Block2025. So again, I will be posting this. It's a free printable for everybody to download if you would like to, play along. So what do you need to get started? Well, first, you need to get the book. We will be sewing from this book. This is obviously owned by Tula Pink, so I will not be giving any instructions on how to sew or put any of these blocks together, but the book has it all. And then you need to pick some fabric. My next video, which will be going up in about a week or so, will discuss fabric selection and some different things that you need to think about when acquiring fabric. This project is perfect for scraps. And as a result of that, I myself will be making 2. The first I will be using a fabric collection, which I'll be making for my husband, and the second will be from my scraps. So the one that I am making for my husband will be using this fabric collection. I'll pull it out of the bag so there's no glare. So This is very autumnal, kind of more manly colors, I guess. This is called Oak and Maple by Janet Rae Nesbitt for Henry Glass, and it is a beautiful collection. So I'm excited to bust into this. And then, as I said, another part of this is picking a setting. So the setting that my husband has picked, quickly, is this one. So I'll be making all 100 blocks and then just putting it into a fairly simple setting with one background. And for that, I have chosen this. It's not a solid. It is, I believe, of course, the selvage doesn't tell me anything, does it? Okay, this is French General for Moda. This is one of, French. It's one of the French General favorites. This is one of her kind of basics, and I think it's going to look great with this fabric. So this is my quilt number 1, and this again will be me showing how you can make these blocks with a fabric collection. And then quilt number 2, of course, this is a Tula Pink quilt. I obviously love Tula Pink, so I will be busting into all my Tula Pink scraps. So this is just a small selection of the Tula Pink scraps that I have. I have quite a large collection, so I will be busting into it and then making a Tula Pink version with my scraps. So if you have any questions, please put them in the comments below. Otherwise, I'm really looking forward to you joining with my quilt along in 2025. I'm super excited, and I'm here to help. So again, my name is Rachel with the Electric Bee, and I look forward to sewing with you. See you soon.